Me and my Galaxy S7 Edge have had our ups and downs, but this is getting ridiculous, and I'll tell you why. So, me and this phone have a long history at this point. I've saved for about 70% of the time that I've owned it. I haven't even been able to use it. I dropped and cracked the screen, gave it to a repair place. It took forever to get the screen fixed. When I did get it fixed, there was a problem with it, so I had to take it back for warranty repair. During that time, they screwed up the microphone. I haven't been able to get it fixed yet. They tried to tell me that they couldn't fix it now because they can't get the part for it. So I finally just got aggravated. I was using it just as a speakerphone for the longest time. Now, I love this phone. Actually, just now about to have it paid off through Verizon in about a month, and it hasn't ever failed me as long as it was functional, we'll say. But lately things got bad. Like I said, for a while, because this speaker right here doesn't work anymore, I've had to use it on speakerphone or with a little Bluetooth headset like this. And in probably the last week and a half to 2 weeks, maybe a few days more than that, I've noticed that this thing's had connection issues, not just on my 4G, but also whenever I've had it hooked up to my Wi-Fi. It would drop my calls all of a sudden for no reason. People would just be like, I can't hear you, or it'd get to where I couldn't hear them. It would drop out randomly with my Wi-Fi, and I just really thought it had to do with the fact that if they screwed my speaker up, that they might have not put the antennas back in correctly, or there could have been some other issue. But it's weird because about 3 days ago at work, Justin, the guy that's in my work vlogs, and if you keep up the channel, you know who Justin is. If not, just he's my brother-in-law and a co-worker. He asked me if I was having any issues with my phone, and I said, a little bit. Why? What's going on? And he said, man, he's like, I go to text stuff. He said it won't even come up half the time now. All of a sudden, like, things don't respond like they're supposed to. And there's just been like weird stuff going on with it. He said that it drops his calls. His internet's not reliable, even with Wi-Fi and on 4G. And I was like, yeah, mine's been doing that exact same thing. And we kind of started talking, and I kind of realized that, like, it was right around the same time that the S9 was released that this started happening. And when we look back on when the last known update was for these phones, it shows that it was back in January, and according to the internet, there's a chance that we're supposed to get the Oreo patch for these. But it's just really weird that both of our phones that go through the same carrier, we got them at the same time, have been having the same symptoms, and it's really strange. And you know, we already have Apple that's come out and said, yeah, through software, firmware, we've kind of purposefully caused weirdness with our other phones because of battery issues or this or that. And I'm really starting to think at this point that Samsung might be actually making these phones unreliable to get people to upgrade. Again, this is a S7 Edge, which came out in March of 2 years ago. This was the first new phone that I ever got that was like considered a flagship at the time. And I was really proud to have it, and then I only was able to use it for about 6 months before I broke it. And I got videos on the channel that date back to the issue with me breaking my phone and then taking it for repair, and then the bullshit that went with that. Then it got a little pink line that went down it, and I had to get that back repaired. So, but yeah, so if me and Justin's phones are both doing this, I wonder if there's any other ones. So if you happen to finish through this video this far, please let me know in the comments if you've had any issues with your older Samsung phones in the last few weeks, because I'd love to know. And because of this is why I went and got a Google Pixel XL. Now, it's not the new Google Pixel, it's just the Google Pixel, the first generation, not the 2. But I got it for a really good price, and so far I've been pretty happy with it. So, but yeah, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.